We help people move here to Mississippi all the time. And the reason is just because you can get a lot more for your money here than you can in a lot of other places. But if you do have a little bit extra money to spend and you want to live in what a lot of people call the hottest city in Mississippi, and maybe in one of the neighborhoods with some of the nicest amenities and nicest homes, that's probably going to be Reunion. And the home is going to be something like this one here for $1.3 million. When y'all see the inside, especially the kitchen and the incredible ensuite in the primary, you're going to love it. There's nothing else to do but to get inside on the Weekend Home Show. And the weather may look gloomy, but your tour guide today is not Charles C. Mac Lacey. What you got for us today?
Well, Jared, I'm hoping I'm brightening up everybody's day, but you know what we got today? We got this beautiful home right here behind me in Reunion, just over $1.3 million. And
I say to Charles,
what?
If you don't, I think what we're going to see inside the house will. Put it that way.
What are you trying to say?
Just saying the stuff inside the house.
Well, you know, hey, just right over there is going to be that primary owner's retreat. So you definitely want to stay around for that.
It is. Actually, I was actually really impressed with that. There's some other stuff in here too. The kitchen, they did some stuff that we almost never see here.
They did some things different. Yes, they did. We got some different things in there. I mean, even this is different, Jared. Look, we had a wide sidewalk coming up to the front, right? But then we had the wide sidewalk taking us around over here to our, what is it, Jared? 3-car garage?
3-car garage. We got a little extra parking pad over here, and we are on a corner lot. Let me come around, because I want y'all to see. Now, obviously there's gonna be houses over here eventually, but it's got some nice wooded areas, but Reunion's got a lot of stuff.
Well, what I was telling Jared was, every home on this side is $1 million plus. Now, some could be multi-million on the water for what those home sites cost. But Jared's right, in Reunion, you've got a ton of amenities. It's one of the few master plans. It's probably, I've heard people say it's probably the best when it comes to amenities for the whole state of Mississippi. I mean, you got the lake for skiing, fishing, you got the golf course. Now that's an additional fee to do that. That's not part of your HOA. You got multiple pools. You got the walking trails going through the neighborhood. What else is it? Oh, you even got the equestrian part. So if you had horses, you could put them over there. Obviously, that's an additional fee as well. And you know what else? Right across Reunion Parkway right here, you got Madison Station Elementary. So for the school district here, per greatschools.org, it's rated 10, which Jared has told me. Well, it's hard to get a 10 with greatschools.org.
Not just the district. Every single school that's zoned for this house is 10 out of 10 on Great Schools, which if you've looked, you know, I would say it's maybe sometimes a little easier to get an A+ on niche.com, because those are the two, niche.com and Great Schools.
I'm glad you told me that.
But you know, it's a little harder to get that 10 out of 10.
Hey, y'all know now, right? But anyway, let's get to it. You actually have gutters on this house. You know how we say so many times you don't get gutters here? Well, the builder here went ahead and put the gutters up. You got these beautiful big windows right here to make that statement as you see it from the road. You even have these gas lanterns strategically placed as well. They're not lit today for us, but that's what that is. And then we got our lights shining up. We got this beautiful landscaping. I believe, Jared, tell me if you've been in the backyard. Landscaping go all the way around, right?
Sure does.
I felt like it would, because that's one of those things when you come to Reunion. But anyway, we walk in right here. We got a nice covered area. But what do you like? What do you think about this? You know, guys, we looked this one up. They told us it was a corbel. We're going to go with this an extended corbel.
Well, a corbel, you know, is usually going to be at the top, but you know, coming down there, giving it that. I mean, it's a nice look that you get here.
It is a nice look, and it's different. To be honest, I have not seen it here, so this is the first time I've seen it. Maybe the house next door, same builder, it's got a little look like that, but I hadn't seen this look just yet. And then, of course, we got our tongue and groove stained ceiling there. And then, you know, Jared, look at this hardware.
Yeah, we do have some heavy.
That's some nice hardware. It's M-Tech, right?
Yeah, it is. And that one, pretty heavy duty.
Hey, Jared, it's satisfyingly smooth.
Yeah, I love it when they're like that.
Anyway, we joke, we kid, we probably got you laughing right now. But anyway, we just don't make these videos or pretend to make these videos.
Yeah, we don't pretend to be realtors on YouTube.
No.
We do it in real life too. If you're looking to move, buy your home, move to or around Mississippi, you got to call this number right here. Call, text, email, and guess who's going to answer?
Me.
That's right. If I don't accidentally knock him out when I'm just slinging him off.
I was backing up that time. That was like our 5th time to make that right.
Yes, y'all definitely reach out if you're looking for something here. We would love to help you. But Charles, let's get on here. We got a really nice, can I call it a foyer?
You could call it yay for the foyer because those ceilings are so high, Jared. We're going to get to this in a minute, but this is our stair going upstairs. But as we walk on into this foyer, how do you like the trim detail as we come through here? I think it looks really great.
Oh yeah, that's just a great entrance that you have here leading into the rest of this.
And then I want to point out, we got our plugins in the baseboard.
I like that too, the horizontal there. It really, you know, you may not know, but it's, especially here, I mean, you don't see that until we get in this luxury price point.
That's great. That's why we wanted to point out and bring it up. And then right here, we got a storage closet right there.
Nice, plenty of room. Could be a coat closet.
Could be. And we got our nice powder room right here.
Nice. I like the tile too that we have in here. It goes really nice with the gold and the fixture. You know, we do these guest bath powder rooms, kind of almost like a statement piece, and they definitely did that here.
That's right, Jared. But guess what? We walk right here. We have our first oversized guest bedroom, or you got these big windows looking right out to the front. This could be an office space. It's got its own ensuite right here. As we walk in here, we've got quartz countertop. We've got a Delta champagne finish.
Like that.
Plumbing fixture there. Of course, we got our walk-in closet with our built-ins here. And then just behind here, Jared, we got this tile here that kind of looks like a handmade tile, like a zealage. What's it called?
A zealage kind of.
Zealage kind of look. I don't think it's zealage, but it gives you that look because it's a little roughness there. And then of course you got the deep tub there as well.
So something to point out, we're obviously in the first bedroom here, but every bedroom in this house has its own ensuite.
Now coming back out of this bedroom, right behind me here, we have our living space. But as I'll back up over this way, Jared, you know, we got this owner's retreat on this wing.
Oh, both ways?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, you can go both ways. Maybe I'm giving away something there. But you really want to hang around so you can see that ensuite because it is nice.
Oh, yeah, it's special.
But you know what? Up here, we've got our white painted beams.
I like that.
We got our built-ins to give that symmetrical look there.
I'll say our fans of symmetry. Here you go.
Well, you got that. Also, you got that stained wood that gives that white oak feel that y'all probably got a. Did they get a little glimpse of that? Was it, maybe? Well, back over here, you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, look how tall this door is.
It's super tall.
It is super tall. I just want to be gentle with it because it's so tall and got all this glass.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're at least 12 foot, maybe 13 foot ceilings there. So it's going almost all the way up.
And then they put in the mantle that I really do like. I don't know if y'all can tell it on the camera, but it does kind of veer in here. But this appears to be a concrete finish here as well as here. We got our gas log fireplace there. And then behind me here, we have the front doors going out onto that back patio.
Hope you like some natural light.
We're gonna save that for the end. That's where we're gonna end this video. But we got the nice transom windows up top, so let some light in coming through there. But back over here, this is what I was talking about. Look at this island. We've got that white oak surround here. And this is a quartz countertop.
It's a really nice quartz with that warm tone. It goes great to kind of bridge between the gold and the white oak.
You know, like Jared said, these pulls are really nice here. This would be your spice rack here. We got our Bosch.
We actually got some panel ready stuff in here too.
Dishwasher, and it is panel ready, like Jared said. You know, and over here, it kind of gives you that thought of, oh, do I have two dishwashers?
It does look like it.
It's a trash can, but it still gives that nice symmetrical look on either side because on this side, you don't have a spice rack. You got your spot for your pans. But hey, you know, we don't really see them do this much. We've got what appears to be a stucco or plaster type finish here.
It's like, I'm gonna say stucco because it's just kind of a harder, but yeah, and I like how they carried this quartz up as the backsplash there too. It looks really good.
It does look really good, Jared. And you got that commercial style vent hood there that looks really nice. Of course, you got storage on either side.
Hidden there from the front anyway.
Yeah. I didn't know it the first time we came through and actually previewed. But anyway, we got our Z line.
I was waiting. You were
range here.
The centerpiece, Charles.
We got our double ovens here. We got the 6-burner cooktop. We got our griddle. What you cooking on that, Jared?
I don't know, Charles. Hey, you think it'll flip over?
Oh yeah. I guarantee it'll flip over.
You think it will?
Yeah,
look at that. I know. See, look. You were thinking I was going to say steak, I bet, because I cook steak on.
You are going to cook a steak on.
But you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, man, that flips over and smooth on the other side. I'm going to have my pancakes and bacon.
Pancakes, bacon.
I don't like pancakes and bacon. Anyway,
okay. We like our proteins. Anyway, check this out. You got this Brizzo faucet.
Got a light on it?
Yeah, got a faucet. Okay, ready?
Check that out.
We just don't see that much anymore, do we?
No, I don't see it very often.
Oh, even on one part.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Now, I wasn't expecting that to be touched.
No, usually it's just one piece.
Well, usually it's right here back, but very nice there. It's that champagne finish, obviously, there. And as we come on through, Jared, I like how they did the cabinetry. It's back here as well, but it's inset. See the drawers here inset in, even our doors here.
What about those huge cabinets, Charles?
Well, these are not cabinets, dude. Now, I'm going to say this is probably a first for the channel where we've had it split.
Yeah, now we've seen them, but I don't know if we've gotten in a home for a tour here on the home show.
We got our freezer here, and it feels great coming in. Oh, it feels great, that air coming out. And then over here, we have our refrigerator. Now, these are both monograms. But very nice here. And then as you come around here, I want to point out this little feature on the end of the island. Look at the detail. They even made it look like this is inset cabinet doors here, but it's not. It's just for looks. And then down here, the nice trim work they did down in this space. But as we come on around, Jarrett, we got plenty of room for our bar stools. I'm going to go ahead and say 5.
And these are going to be cabinets down here too, right?
Let's see.
I knew they weren't on the sides.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check that out. Look at all that storage right there.
So tons of storage there under the island.
But as we back up this way, Jarrett, we have our dining space with our nice light fixture. I really like the style here.
I do like that.
And then of course you got the beam look up here as well. And then a bank of windows looking out into the backyard. But as you come this way, basically got a butler's pantry, right?
Nice scullery here, Charles.
That's right. You've got your beverage refrigerator. You got your ice maker. This is just storage here. Storage. And then as we get down here, like trash.
Another garbage
and a small trash. So you got big trash can, small trash can. Obviously your display here with windows looking into your side yard. And then as we go on this way, we have our walk-in pantry with plenty of storage and hidden. You got drawers, cabinets here. Sorry, drawers, cabinets here, and then you got your microwave right here. So if anybody's asking, it is Short King approved because it's very easy for me to get to.
It's down there.
But anyway, we come on this way. We got a storage closet here, which could be an extension of the pantry.
Even more pantries. Hey, you can't run out of pantry space.
Oh, no. We have a drop zone. I'm gonna put it right here so you can see a little better, Jarrett. Oh, check that out. It's got a little shelf right here. Got the plug-in. A lot of times they don't put the plug-ins here.
Well, they usually don't, actually.
So that's really nice that they did that. And then, of course, you got your open storage down below. But this way, we have access to our 3-car garage.
And there it is. And you even have a door over here to take you out to the kind of the side yard over there for you, too.
Y'all, I'm so excited for Jared to show y'all that owner's retreat. But before we get there, we got to get upstairs because there's some unique things we haven't seen before. And you know what? If you like seeing this video and you want to see more, you got to make sure you smash that subscribe button. Let's get on upstairs. Now, as we make our way up the stairs, check out this cool sconce right here. We got it there and down that way. But what's cool about it is it's kind of got a carved wood look to it right there, Jared.
It kind of have that.
And then right behind me there, you see a rounded element there coming up the stairwell. But it's also right here, which we normally do not see.
I was going to say, we usually don't see them at all. Here we got 2 of them.
I was telling Jared, now you can see that here, but it's very rare. But it's a lot of times you'll see it in our older homes, especially the Fonder Bellhaven area. By the way, that's attic access there. But now we're backing into our first guest bedroom upstairs. We've got our casement windows here looking into the side yard, aka our crank out windows.
That's what we like to call it.
But we're about to get to one of those unique things I was talking about as we walk into the ensuite here. We have a nice vanity here. I like how they line this up so it's nice and neat here with the way it's. What I'm getting at is how close it is there.
Oh yeah, and then we even have the consistency too. You know, downstairs we had the same quartz. So we got that throughout the whole house.
And we come in this way, we've got our toilet, we got our tub. We even have that same towel we have downstairs. But right here, Jared, we have got a get ready with me space.
Sure do.
Upstairs.
We don't usually see that at all.
We don't ever see that. And we got more storage right here. And then we got our walk-in closet. And, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, where's the built-in? That's not normal.
You know what? I didn't even come in here and look. So as you were saying that, I didn't know what you were talking about.
That's built-in right there. So unique thing number 1 right here. Now let's move on to the other bedroom. As we come back into the hallway, we come right back by that rounded edge, but right behind me we have unique feature number 2, but we're going to get to it in just a second. First, we walk into this oversized guest bedroom, Jared. Would you say this is the biggest one?
I don't think it might be. It's huge.
It is massive for a guest bedroom. We got another casement window there looking into that side yard. We've got another walk-in closet with the built-in here. Now this is for those sneakers or those high heels.
Now I gotta say something.
What do you like to call it, Jared?
Sneaker rack, Charles.
Sneaker rack.
It's the sneaker rack. Look, you notice we got all these built-ins and all these closets upstairs.
Yes.
Just wait till we get back downstairs.
Well, look at this though. I mean, it depends on who's up here. There's be clothes here, but it kind of feel like a bench, right? right there. I don't know. I might be overthinking that. Anyway. But let's get to the ensuite, which is right here. Close this door and walk right on in. We have that porch. We have that vanity style again, like we had in the other one. And then we have that deep tub with that same tile surrounded right here as well. Now back across the hall, it is our last. Well, maybe it's not our last, Jared.
Kinda.
I guess it depends on who buys this home.
Kinda.
Anyway, we got a nice sized guest bedroom here. We have those casement windows here looking into the front yard. Right behind me here, we have another walk-in closet. But on this one, we do have the drawers.
Sure do.
Built in here as well. And then there's actually a nice little window there to let natural light in. But across the way here, we have our ensuite with vanity space, toilet in the same back here as well. But this one's got a little extra, Jerry.
I was gonna say, this one might have the nicest ensuite.
Yeah, because you got the extra storage right here versus the other two. All right, Jerry. Let's get to that other unique space. And right behind this door, let's see what it is.
I like that.
This could be the biggest guest bedroom upstairs if you choose to finish it out, because you got a closet there, you got your ensuite that would be there, and then you have all of this space here for that bedroom.
And if you don't finish it out,
well, it could be a walk-up attic.
tons of attic space.
Attic space, tons of storage. I mean, it could be a theater room. It
Sure
could be that
could.
game room.
Ooh.
It could be so many things, but it all depends on what you want. But hey, now it's time for Jared to show you that owner's retreat.
That's right, y'all. It is time for that pièce de résistance, that primary suite owner's retreat. I know you've been waiting for, we could go that way, but we're not. We're going to go this way instead, because this is going to take us in, I would say, the main entrance to this primary suite. And we have the beautiful vaulted ceiling going all the way up with the white painted tongue and groove accent at the top. And, you know, we've had our casement windows throughout, so we're going to have them again in here too. We got 4 of them, letting in a good bit of natural light. And hey, Charles, you know what we got to do here? We got to do a double door reveal coming into, this might be one of the most deserving en-suites.
Deserving?
For that.
Explain.
For the double door reveal, because look at this thing. This is incredible. So over here, we had one upstairs, so we got another get ready with me space right there. And then over here, we have this huge double vanity here, all this white oak cabinetry drawers. And hey, like this, kind of like a little illuminated stone there for you, right there. What's that?
Oh, Jared, you know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
Lightsaber.
Oh my gosh, no, Charles, it's stone.
I see the stone, but it's got the glow of a lightsaber.
If there's a tube light, Charles says it's a lightsaber. He's going to say that every single time. But you know what I'm going to say every single time that I get in a tub like this?
What's that?
Number one, that it's 100% big boy approved. And hey, this one doesn't even look like a phone. That number. Anyway, y'all, you want to get C-Mac, call that number, text that number, not the tub. Incredible tub. Now, we're going to put some curtains here. You know, I got to find the supplier so we can start tagging them to get the button. You flip the switch and you make that go opaque. Something like that I think we would do. But
you know, Jared, I know you're about to walk in that shower, but I got to mention,
what is it?
that wall is all tile until you get to the get ready with me
It
space.
sure is. That was a good catch. I probably would have called it in here. You know, I saw a TikTok and it was like, this is your sign to tile the whole wall. Well, here you go. You didn't see that. Maybe this is your sign to tile the whole wall. Here we go, though. We got, now I don't even have to tell you here, right? I told you the tub was big boy approved. Here, look at this. You know, 400% big boy approved. And we got that nice tile. Even over here, even the bench is made out of the tile, but we got the nice Delta faucets here, everything, your shower head, even the rain head up top. Also, on the vanity, all of those were that Delta with the same champagne gold finish that looks so good. Then across the way over here, one of the last things I have to show you is this 100% throne room certified water closet. We got that there, plenty of room. And then, I don't know, the pièce de résistance to the pièce de résistance. You know, people really like a nice closet. And here in Mississippi, we always have nice closets. So, you know, at 1.3 million, we really got it. We got the island here with the drawers on each side. You have more drawers, more cabinetry here for you as well. And then over here, more hanging space, more built in, but we didn't end with the closet.
This is that, you know. Go ahead.
do have a pocket door. But anyway, what were you going to say, Charles? This is that what?
Where we were at the very beginning of the video. You could go either way.
You could. So you could come through here. We do have our laundry room, a nice sink here again. That's another Delta there. And you know, if we haven't mentioned it, I really like the hardware, the pools on all of these. It's really kind of a beefier, heavy duty pool that you have on a lot of those. Tons of cabinetry. Obviously your washer dryer there. You even have a nice broom closet here and some storage cabinetry. But yes, that does come on back around to your living area. Little linen closet there, and here we are. So that leaves just one more thing, and that's for Charles to show y'all what's outside those doors.
Well, Jarrett, what do you think about this?
This is a huge covered back patio.
This is huge. I mean, it's tall. You got that tongue and groove there, but these columns with that extra extended corbel detail, it makes this just feel a little different than normal.
Oh yeah, we've stepped it up here for sure. I love having the fireplace, but
yes,
but
fireplace. We got our grilling area here with our vent hood there. We got the storage underneath there. That's a blaze grill. I'm just gonna go ahead and just open it up. Show you what it looks like on the inside there.
That's where I'm gonna cook that steak at.
You're gonna cook that steak right there?
Uh-huh.
Even on that rare occasion where we have 15-degree weather?
Hey.
Rare.
I will tell you one thing. I have been outside grilling in the coldest weather we've had. You know why?
Because you love a steak.
Because I like it on the grill. Just better.
Obviously right here we got a nice sized backyard. You can see the fence post there, as well as right there. This is a full irrigated yard, front and back. And then of course we still have our gutters all the way back here.
And the landscaping. You asked me about it out front? Yeah, here it is.
You got the landscaping here. That is that bank of windows that we saw in the dining area right there. But look how it's a little bit wider there at the end, but that's that butler's pantry there. All right, guys, if you like this home or you want to find another one in Mississippi or just want to know things about the area so we can get you here, that's what we want. We want to help you get here. You got to shoot us a text or give us a call.
Yep, all right there. And hey, if you're not ready yet, that's fine. We're putting these videos out all the time just for you. Matter of fact, if you like this one, I bet you'll like that one too. See you there.